All right, fellas, welcome back. Hope everybody has had a good, safe week. And man, I appreciate you stopping by, even if it's for a minute or two or three. All right, fellas, we're going to get into this and try to not to hold you up very long. We've made some progress on our 57 vet this week by monogram, and we got our wheels and tires mounted up on him. That they are set where they're going to be uh, to try to get it as low as I could, and that's as low as I wanted to go. Man, I used a file to file the wheel backs right here. I think I got a set of them at Walmart or Harbor Freight. But anyway, the spindle was where the wheel mounts on, man. It was about the same size as that file, so all I did was like elongated the hole in the wheel back, and then raised the put them on, put the wheels and tires together, and raised it up into that to kind of get to the look that I was going for. Because you can't build it, or well, you could, but with what's in the box, you can't build a drag car or whatever. Man, I love them things right there. When you get the opportunity to see them at the drag strip, those body styles right there look so daggone good as drag cars, man. But anyway, we got our chassis all done. That's where the wheels and tires is going to be, and I feel like maybe the front wheels and tires is maybe a little far forward in the wheel wells, but man, that's where it's going to be, fellers. Hell, it ain't going nowhere but back into its box. But that's where we is able to get him to, man. I kind of like the stance on him. I wish I could have dropped him right dead on the ground, but I couldn't get that. I couldn't get there without a bunch of major stuff that I wasn't into or that I could probably do. But anyway, we pay no attention to the tape. This thing is not going to have racing stripes on it whatsoever. I just taped the windshield frame and the hard top, whatever, removable top. You can make it like a convertible roadster, whatever. I like it with a top. But anyway, I kind of got that taped on there just to kind of hold it all in place because it doesn't want to set very well in place. So when I was doing it, I thought, well, hell, let's just make it look like some racing stripes. So anyway, fellers, that's kind of where I'm at on this jewel. Let's see if I can raise him up and show you the bottom without everything falling apart. Maybe you can see that. Pretty simple, man. Not no major detail. Hell, like I've said 100 times, I don't do major detail. I can't see. Plus, I'm not into it, man. Box stock assembler. But anyway, fellers, this week we got our motor together, engine. We got him assembled up there. We still got to put the fan and the pulleys and the generator on it. And I say I think we had everything painted last week, and the door cards we did do the crank handles. I use my Molotov pen, but it's done turned to silver pretty much, which don't matter to me. Hell, uh, but anyway, fellers, I do have a question. I'm moving this jewel down to it's almost ready for paint. I removed the emblems in these coves, thanks to Tom over at old Tom over at Rambler 69 for telling me that that was the proper name. Is a cove right here for this area. I think I might have said last week that dipped in part, whatever, man. But anyway, this is going to be silver, which is the Tester's Extreme Lacquer Diamond Dust, I believe is what it's called, the name. And then on the body, everything else is going to be black, gloss black with like little speckles in it, blazing black, extreme lacquer by Testers. But I do have a question, man. I'm not a painter. I'm not really sure how to do that stuff. I'm a rattle can man. I got the airbrush and the paint booth, but hell, it's easier for me to go outside. Plus, I've never used an airbrush, fellers. Uh, anyway, it is what it is. My question is this cove is going to be silver, the body's going to be black. Should I tape everything off and do the cove first in silver, or should I do the cove in silver and then just like paint the whole body just so everything looks right in the diamond dust silver, and then tape off the silver and go over it with the black? Or should I do vice versa? Paint everything black, tape off the black, and just do the silver? I'm not really sure, man. This thing has done drug out a little bit longer than I was expecting. And it seems to me, man, I can't do no kind of a quick build. Even box stock takes me forever. And I apologize, fellers. But anyway, that's kind of where I'm getting to, man. Down to the paint. I've got to go over the body again because it seems like the where the emblems was. Oh yeah, I took out. I think it said Corvette, and then it had a Corvette emblem there. Took that out on both sides, and it had a emblem right here. Took that out. Man, I ain't good enough to. I can't see good enough to even paint them little jewels. So it's easier for me to shave them. Besides, I'm trying to make this look like a kind of a old hot rod Corvette, maybe. It's not a drag car, but by no means. Bias ply tires, man, whitewash. So anyway, uh, she is a 4-speed unit, and she'll fry them bias plies. But anyway, that's a question that I got on the paint job, man. I hope some of y'all that does some of those killer paint jobs that I see, I hope some of y'all might hell leave me a tip on which one I should do first or how I should go about doing it, because I don't want to mess it up and have to strip it and then drag it out even longer. Let's see here. What else I was gonna tell you? I got the front and rear valance glued on, splash pan, whatever you want to call it. I got that glued on, and I'm still working on the seams. I haven't even touched the back yet. I have worked some on this seam right here. Still got some more work to do. Haven't even touched this side yet, as you can see. Hopefully, uh, anyway, and the rear valance, I got him on. Haven't touched him. Embracing stripes. How about that, fellers? So anyway, fellers, I think that's everything that I have this week. Uh, this thing is going to end up taking me longer than I was expecting, but it is what it is, man. I just want to do a clean build for me, and hell, I'm just sharing this stuff with y'all. Assemble it, or build it, whatever you want to call it, however you want to slice it, man. Don't matter to me. I'm just sitting here having fun, building my model cars and watching a lot of model car videos. So, fellas, that's everything we got for this week, and let's see here. Vinny over at Pit Stop Scale Model Garage, he's going to have a Nasty Nova group build starting, if I ain't mistaken, man. It's on the 15th. Today's the 12th, so I'm assuming Monday. That's when that starts, and I wasn't wanting to get into that until I had this little jewel right here done. But I think next Friday is going to be like my entry video, and we'll be nowhere near a final on this jewel. I still got a lot of painting to do on the trim and all that stuff, and you know, I got it sitting on all fours, and the body is down on it, so that's where it's going to set, or how it's going to set the rake or whatever, like the auto rake. But damn, I can't make them look as good as him. But anyway, fellas, that's what we got. And before we get out of here, man, there's been a lot of senseless killing this week I've seen in the news. I don't watch the news very much, but when there's been so much in a week, man, you can't help but see it. And man, to the young Ukraine lady that lost her life, man. Prayers for your family and prayers for her family and man, it's horrible. And then on Wednesday, Charlie Kirk, man, of all people, why in the hell would anybody ever want to kill Charlie Kirk? A lot of people didn't agree with him, but whatever, man. I thought the world of him, and America lost a great man right there. America lost a great man. I don't care what anybody says. So prayers for his family, man, and rest in peace, Charlie, man. You a great man. You was a great man. And fellers, with all that, we're gonna get out of here. Everybody have a good, safe weekend. And fellers, we'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good one.